Hello everyone, this is Crypto Maximalist. Welcome back to another video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and get involved if you like the content. We're currently running a giveaway for those who are liking our videos, so give the video a like if you want to be entered into that giveaway. So we've had a few people ask us to look at FTX, and we are going to take a look at the chart. Again, here you can obviously see, I forgot to save my analysis from last time, but it is pretty obvious what's happened here overall, isn't it? Actually, it might be the next one down. Nope, definitely not that. FTX. I just want the normal token. I mean, you can obviously see what's happened here. Pretty obvious that we had a swing low in and around this area. We did have some previous price action where it did, had a few years where it was coming up like this, but essentially what it's done is it's come all the way down here, hasn't it? I think it's been delisted from the exchange that we were actually analyzing on earlier, so the chart has actually disappeared. But I mean, it's pretty obvious what's happened, isn't it? Obviously with the whole fiasco that we did have with, basically the whole exchange going completely down. Black Swan event just completely disappearing overnight. Everyone getting their funds locked up, all the funds being lost, blah blah blah. A massive problem in the markets. On the hourly time frame, you can obviously see what happened. It came down here, retested the previous level, and just completely capitulated to the downside last week here, dragging the entire market down with it. Had a bit of a renaissance here, came down, made a lower low, and you can see since then we've just been basically trickling to the downside, losing volume, and just in general falling to the downside here. We came down to around that $1.23 level there, and you can see now getting a little bit of a pickup here. It's actually interesting, this is the first time we've actually come up and got above our EMAs on the hourly time frame here. So looking like it's having a little bit of a renaissance and starting to bottom out, but we'd say, realistically, this is a token that is probably just going to trickle to zero over time, unless there is a huge bailout by a big company that comes in and completely fixes the mess that FTX have got themselves in. But it seems very unlikely in our opinion. And we do think, realistically speaking, FTX is just completely fucked, isn't it? Let's make no mistake about it. Its whole accountability forever tarnished. Even if it gets absorbed by another company, I think they'll just absorb it into their current company, like Binance, for example. If they did end up buying it at some point, or another company, they'd probably just end up absorbing the assets or whatever's left of the mess, fixing it up, and just completely dissolving FTX, because it's pretty obvious that, they've completely fucked it, haven't they? Let's be honest. So the chart obviously painting a very nasty picture in general. Very simply, you've got a resistance like this. Obviously, it's been broken out of now, but, in terms of technicals, this thing is just going to, it's probably just going to slowly trickle off into death, in our opinion. Now that it's had, huge impulsive sell-off, obviously everyone panicking and getting out of the exchange, just selling off, having a little bit of renaissance here, just, from people speculating, most likely, in case it does come back up to some of these levels up here. But in our opinion, very, very unlikely that is the case. Obviously, you'd have to see some massive rectifications of the company for anything close to that happening. And even then, we probably think it's only realistically going to come back up to these levels here, maybe $4, $6, or $8 before getting a big rejection and sell off again, because the bearishness surrounding this token right now is absolutely insane. So very simply, in terms of technicals right now, it is actually showing, you can see the bullish divergences off this low. You did get the pickup, and you're above your EMAs, breaking out of a trend line resistance as well. But you'd say realistically, as we said, this token is probably just going to keep going down and down now, and probably selling off into mediocrity over the long term. So it'd be interesting to see what happens next, but we're not hoping for anything too much with this token. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to check out the links in the description below to support the channel. Grab yourself some free money bonuses, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video.